You genuinely can change everything about yourself. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't be different or that it just runs in your family or like it's some type of generational curse. My family really try to put curses on me. They really try to put like just like subconscious blocks on me. Like I was always struggling with like friendship and relationships because I just wasn't showing up for people. I wasn't supportive. I didn't affirm them. I would ghost on people all the time and then wonder why I didn't have any friends. It's like, it's obvious. Like it's really obvious when you look back and think about it. Like it's obvious the ways in which you sabotage your own life and where exactly those type of behaviors come from. And I just want you to know that like you really can change anything about yourself. I literally used to be this squirrely Gen Z, like I can't make eye contact with people. I thought I was cripplingly autistic, wasn't able to talk to strangers, was broke, was depressed, was like doing substances and just like being a burnout. Now I get on calls with people all the time talking about my business. I am actively engaged in my community. I have a big network of friends now, of people that I genuinely have like soul aligned connections with. We are on the same journey. I put myself out there. I go to networking events all the time and talk to strangers. It's crazy to think like people literally go their entire lives telling themselves that they can't do certain things or they can't make more money or they can't whatever. Like every single problem can genuinely be solved if you're willing to actually investigate the solution and actually implement those steps. What disturbs me about some people is that they don't realize that if they're not happy with some of the results they're getting in their lives, they can literally just like change. A lot of people, they just get comfy in their relationship, they get comfy in their job, and then some type of crazy life situation happens, like they lose their job or their partner breaks up with them and they just implode. Some people are willing to change. They're willing to adapt to new information. They're willing to overcome hardship and challenge themselves to achieve a higher state of being, whereas other people are just like good with where they're at. I'm content to not be suffering. As far as I'm concerned, I am a success. I honestly envy those people because I'm like, damn, like what would it be like to just be fully content with who I am? A lot of us can just never achieve that state fully. We have this crazy identity crisis because we know we can be whatever we want to be, and it's like, damn, so what do you do if you can do anything? Like you just get this paralysis. I have these moments where I feel like, damn, I'm gonna be this way forever, huh? I've been struggling with this thing forever, huh? But I realized that some of the things I've been struggling with are a direct response of me just not putting in the work. I saw this video of this girl the other day that said, in order to get to the next level in your life, you have to learn how to expand your capacity. You have to learn how to do it all at the same time. You have to learn how to go out all night with people and then get up for work the next day on time. You have to edit YouTube videos after you come home from your corporate 9-to-5 job. You have to learn how to make money and not spend it. But you also have to learn how to invest in things that are going to be good for your life and your business. These are the kind of things that actually do move the needle, and it's scary. Like, yeah, it's scary. I literally spent like $5,000 on a business coaching program because I was like, I'm stuck. Like, I'm genuinely stuck with this, and I don't know how fucking long it's going to take me to get to my goals if I do not invest in some like help, like real help from people who have done it. And I'm in coaching calls with people every day of the week, and they're literally just talking casually about how they made all this money and asking us to ask them questions. And I'm learning so much, but it's just like, damn, you're literally always like one risky decision away from something amazing or like some type of new reality that maybe you never thought was possible. I've started to actually genuinely believe that I can change anything about myself. I can do anything. If I don't like something about myself or the results I'm getting in my life, I can change it. No, it's not easy. Like, no, it's not fucking easy, but like nothing is. Like, that's what I said. That's why that video really sticks out to me about expanding your capacity, because it's very much true. You really have to learn how to ride the bike, then ride with no hands on the handlebars. Then once you learn how to ride with no hands on the handlebars, you learn how to balance on a unicycle. Then once you're balancing on the unicycle, then get off the bike, you learn how to juggle. Side questing while you learn how to juggle. Then once you learn how to juggle, then you get back on the bike and then you try to juggle on the bike. Only then can you combine those skill sets to be a unicycling juggler. You cannot just become a unicycling juggler. A unicycling juggler. You have to learn those skills separately, then integrate them together, then practice them together, fail a lot, look stupid, have people laughing at you and making fun of you, but eventually you're going to become a fucking expert and you're going to be able to do something that other people cannot do, and it's a skill set that people are jealous of. They're like, how the fuck did you do that? And no one's going to understand because nobody is going to put themselves in that situation to put that much work in. But it's like, you are going to be able to do this stuff one day. It's just, you have to actually put in the reps. Like, you actually have to put in the work. The sad part is, yeah, like, you are gonna have to change who you are. You're gonna look around at your friend group one day and be like, damn, like, I would have never talked to these people in high school, or damn, I would have never even ever interacted with these people if I never changed myself. Like, if I genuinely never changed myself in certain ways. And I know people are like have this feeling that they shouldn't change themselves, they should just be themselves. I'm starting to realize that no, like, you don't even know who you are yet, especially if you're still in your hometown, you're living with your parents, or like you're just in a situation, like you're just kind of living out this old reality. I think a lot of people think that means, oh, I should just stop trying. Like, I should just be who I already am. Like, that's who I am. But no, like, your true self is yet to be discovered. And being yourself sometimes means digging up old shit, letting it pass, letting it go, and then you actually get to find yourself. Because a lot of who you are now is just covered up with a bunch of bullshit, coping strategies, subconscious blocks, trauma you inherited from your parents, attachment issues. Like, there's a lot of bullshit you're probably inheriting from your environment, especially if you're not exactly where you want to be yet. Who you are is not even what you think you are. Like, who you are is something you're still becoming. So being yourself is not necessarily being authentic to who you are today. Sometimes it does mean challenging yourself to become this version of yourself that you know you are meant to be. Usually it's not even like this clear cut, I know I'm meant to do this thing. It's usually like whispers, intuitions of like, damn, I like that person. I don't really know why I like them, but I do like them. You start talking to them, hanging out with them. You're like, damn, now I know why I like them, because they're doing something that I wish I was doing. Or damn, like, that person intimidates me. I'm jealous. But then you're like, damn, why am I jealous? I'm jealous because I wish I was doing what they're doing. How do I get in with them or become their friend or position myself in such a way where I can actually learn what they're doing? How do I make myself useful to someone else? How do I help people with their goals so that they can help me transition into the next version of myself? Like, there's just so many different ways of looking at it, but you have to be that kind of person that's open to doing that kind of work. If you're not happy with the results you're getting, it's probably because of you. Like, it's probably something in you that's causing you to show up that way again and again and again. If you're not happy with your life, you have to change it.